Hello people, Stephen Rogers Lim here. Welcome back to my channel and video. So once again, I'm able to do this video of mine under natural lighting, natural sunlight in the day. Hopefully it will be a better and more enjoyable viewing experience for everyone. So this is the 1/6 scale Star Wars Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. ARC stands for Advanced Recon Commando Trooper. So this is by Hot Toys. This is actually from the video game Star Wars Battlefront 2. Personally, I have never played the video game before, even though I've seen before its gameplay or many of its videos and pictures and images online. But nonetheless, when I first saw this being released, I'm like, oh my goodness, what in the world is this? Until I went to do some research online, got a bit of a context. It's actually quite a famous character, if I'm not wrong, in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 video game. Hence, I really wanted to get this figure. So I really got into this figure, and I think it is a common, I would say, common phenomena, FOMO, fear of missing out. So I really wanted to get this, but the prices were like, whoa, was sky high, especially in the secondary market. So I really was hoping that they would be available in Singapore in the pre-order price, and thankfully I managed to get this in pre-order price. So I got this quite cheap. I think it's about, I can't remember exactly, I think it's about 320 Singapore dollars, 360 Singapore dollars. I think that is really a fair price considered as how it is going for in the secondary market, which is definitely at least 1.5 times this price, if not double this price. Imagine having to pay this figure 700 over Singapore dollars, where you could get it at about 320, 350, 60 Singapore dollars. So that's also the reason why I didn't get any more of these. I really wanted to get at least 2 more of these. Now I think you can very obviously see for yourselves there. You can actually have this figure, have 2 more figures, one with this helmet, one with this helmet, and another one with this helmet itself. I think it will look great in your display case in posing them together, but unfortunately the prices just don't justify me getting 2 more. Now I might get 1 more, 2 more maybe in the future, but I highly doubt so, because there are so many releases. At the point in time of doing this figure, Hot Toys actually just announced the droidicas. So they actually just announced the destroyer droids. Oh my goodness, can you imagine the destroyer droids in 1/6 scale? So I think we really need to be careful and plan and budget ourselves if we want to get more of such figures that are really going at a price, especially in the secondary resale market. So I think you can see for yourselves, quite obvious there, the typical, I would say, accessories, weapons of clone troopers, clone commanders. So of course you have the blaster rifle here, the blaster carbine, the blaster pistols. Of course, this figure doesn't include the blaster cannons and the rocket launchers. So these are exactly the same as those released with the clone troopers, clone commander Cody, Captain Rex, Commander Fox. So you can look at the details for yourself. Excellent details there. Good quality hard plastic there as always. This is the blaster pistol. This is the carbine, blaster carbine. I think I already touched on the blaster rifle. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hands, plus this 2 that is already on the figure. So altogether there's 7 wrists or hands included in this figure. Of course, yellow and black in color, definitely that of the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. Now I just want to quickly touch on the hands. As always, they come in excellent quality. Look at the paint job. And these hands I mentioned before many times in my videos. Sorry, I can't really focus here. Maybe let me come to a clearer black background. So I mean, look at the details there, the coloring, the lines there, excellent details as always by Hot Toys, and flexible, not brittle, so some form of bending, posing, excellent quality. 16 wrist hands by Hot Toys as always. So this is the, if you don't already know, this is like a picker. So this is used, or this is used to push out the accessories in the helmet, in the figure. So this is also included in this Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. Then we have this visor here, and then this headset antenna like accessory there as well. Pardon me there, that I forget what is their actual name, the visors. So these are the different visors here you are supposed to use for this helmet, or this helmet itself. So I think maybe let me talk about the helmet now. I think you can see very obviously this is the Phase 1 helmet. This is the Clone Commander Cody version kind of helmet. Phase 2, this is specifically the ARC Trooper Commander Phase 2 kind of helmet. So the 3 different helmets, in fact I think it's more than 3 different combination of helmets that you can pose together with this figure, which I think is excellent. But of course you need more figures if you have so many helmets. But like I mentioned before, I think the figure itself is quite expensive, so I think at most, of course, we can only pose with each helmet at the same time. I think if you have multiple figures of the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper, you can definitely pose with these helmets. I think they are excellent, beautiful there. So this is like the Commander Cody version, this is the Phase 1 Trooper version, and this is the Phase 2 version ARC helmet, leader version kind of helmet. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Now I really wanted to mention this Commander Cody helmet because I actually damaged this antenna here. I accidentally dropped the helmet, and I really had to, let me go to a clear background again, and I really had to stick this back. So if you can see this tiny part here, yep, my original Commander Cody one dropped out, and thankfully I could still glue it back. So please be careful, do not drop your helmet. This piece will drop out. It's not easy to, I mean it can be stuck back with super glue, but you rather not damage it and have to glue it back, and actually just take care of it and not drop the helmet there. So this is the antenna piece. Even in the instructions it says to be careful because this part might break, and yet this part is such an important detail to the helmet. So just take extra care there, people, in handling, posing, playing with your Hot Toys and Clone Commander helmets. Alright, so of course there is the pouch here as well. It's magnetic, similar to Rex figure. So you can just put it on here, as you can see for yourselves. So I really want to show everyone the pauldron, the shoulder pauldrons. I think it's beautiful. Usually, if I remember correctly, usually it's just one side of the shoulder for the pauldron, but this figure has both sides. I think it looks excellent there. The texture is excellent as well. Now I can't exactly know if it is pleather, which is a common material used. So in case you don't already know, plastic plus leather will give you pleather, but they tend to corrode. Not corrode. I think the proper word to use is flake or disintegrate. So I hope this pleather if I'm not wrong, it should be pleather, would be able to last as long as possible. Including this part, I think this part feels more of a hard plastic. Yep, so not too much of a worry there. I think the worry part is this, pauldrons, the pouch, and of course I want everybody to look at the utility belt. I think it's beautiful there, but I think fortunately or unfortunately there are pleather parts, so let me show it to everyone. So this part seems to be pleather as well, together with this pouch. But I can feel that, I mean, as I'm feeling it, I feel like it's more durable now. It's not exactly pleather. I'm hoping it's not. Even it is, I hope it will last for many years, for as long as possible. Here, I'm touching this part here. So, but the material feels great too. So I think it might or might not be pleather here, but nonetheless, I hope it will last for as long as possible. Just really want to take some time to allow everyone to really appreciate and look at the beautiful utility belt there of this Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. Of course, the pistol rifles, I mean the blaster pistols holsters are there. Over here. So maybe before I move on to the rest of the figure itself, just want to talk about this so-called backpack communications kind of equipment here. So I remember Jesse, Clone Trooper Jesse had this as well. So this actually can be stuck to the back of the trooper like this. So it's magnetic, similar to the pauldron, which is also magnetic. So you can take this out, put this back on easily, similar to this backpack as well. It's magnetic. Just want to say this is of good quality material as well, hard, durable plastic, and I mean great details there as always by Hot Toys. Excellent details there of the backpack. So of course, other additional accessories, 2 extra hand packs in case you might break the hand packs. In case you don't know where the hand packs are located, is actually connecting the forearm with the wrist here and here. So I think that's about it, the accessories. But of course, the display base, just showed it to everyone here quickly. A very typical Star Wars display base. So it is indicated here as the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper display base. So this is a static stand, not a dynamic one. Seems like operative. The Umbra Operative ARC Trooper doesn't fly. 2024 Hot Toys, Lucasfilm, all rights reserved. So a very usual, typical base in most, if not all, of the Hot Toys figures. This display base. So typical underground U-shaped grabber kind of static stand. Seems like the Umbra doesn't fly, so we have this stand. So now let me go through the figure once more. I think everyone had a great look, had a good look at the utility belt. I just really want to show everyone the details to this figure, the arms, the hands, the forearms, the armor. Beautiful yellow and black combination there, if you ask me. I mean, as I mentioned, I never knew about this figure. I never played the Star Wars games. I mean, I played before, but not this, when I was much younger. So usually I go for Star Wars, their shows and movies. But nonetheless, I'm just glad that I was able to own this figure. Beautiful there. So I think I can also display this figure with a head sculpt. Any clone head sculpt I think would be nice, because there's no official head sculpt again for the Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. It's really a mouthful, Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. I think I've said this phrase many times throughout my video, but nonetheless, yeah, if there is no official head sculpt, we can use any head sculpt. I think it will look great. Any Temuera Morrison head sculpt would be beautiful, clone head sculpt. So the cloth accessory here at the waist, the hip area, yellow black combinations, great, beautiful. Just a quick look at the armor there, really reminds me of Clone Trooper Jesse. So I think the posability, if you ask me, right, is a very typical Clone Trooper, Clone Commander, Captain Rex kind of posability. The ankles, the knees, the hip, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the head sculpt, the neck area. So posability is still not bad. So I mean, if you ask me, it's a beautiful figure there. Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. Quite a mouthful there. Alright people, I just want to quickly demonstrate to everyone how to use this accessory to remove or to interchange the parts of the helmet. So I want to remove this part of the helmet and replace it with the visor. I can't do it with my fingers like this. There's no contact or grabbing contact surface for this. So what I need to do is like this. So this is found in the instructions as well. I need to go in and push this out. So you can see that I'm pushing this out using this part here, and then now I can remove this part from the helmet. Oops. So this part is removed, and then now I can insert the visor here. So I just really wanted to let everybody, or to demonstrate everyone, let everybody see and to demonstrate how to use this accessory. So I hope it's good information for everyone. So as I mentioned, this can be found in the instructions as well. Alright people, I am almost at the end. I mean, I've almost come to the end of my review video for this figure. Probably just some final points, just some final notes. I really wanted to talk about for this figure. Now it is not cheap, especially in the secondary market now. It's after all a Hot Toys exclusive. But I think if you're a Star Wars, Hot Toys collector, or Star Wars fan, Clone Trooper, Clone Commander, ARC Trooper kind of fan, I think you should really get at least one of these. I think it's beautiful. And there are many excellent posing ideas with this figure together with other Clone Commanders, Clone Troopers. And of course, probably pose them with some Jedi or even some battle droids. I think these are some beautiful, excellent ways you can pose your figure with, display your figure with all the above mentioned examples. So I think you should at least get one of this, especially if you are a fan. It's not about FOMO, fear of missing out, but I think this trooper is really worth the collection. I mean, it's really worth having this figure in your collection. I think it's beautiful. It's really quite different from what Hot Toys have released so far in terms of Clone Commanders, Clone Troopers. I mean, after all, this is not from a movie or Disney Plus show. This is from the video game. So I thought you should really get this, even though it is not cheap. So I hope everybody, I wish and hope that everybody will be able to get this, and just want to wish everyone happy hunting for this figure if you are still hunting, trying to get a good deal for this figure. So my next 3 videos would be, of course, comparing this figure with my other Star Wars figures. So I'm gonna have 3 of these upcoming comparison videos. Of course, I think Similar to Clone Commander Fox in my video in my YouTube channel, I will first compare this figure with a head sculpt of Temuera Morrison or Clone Trooper head sculpt together with Rex and Cody's official head sculpt. So that will be one of the comparison videos. The second comparison video, of course, I will compare it with the helmet versions of Cody and Rex, and of course the last one I would definitely want to post this Clone Operative ARC Trooper with some Phase 1 troopers. So I hope to catch everyone in these 3 next videos for this figure and in my YouTube channel. Now I have been talking a lot already. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Signing off here now, Stephen Rogers Slim. Take care, goodbye, and don't stop collecting, people. See you, take care, bye-bye. Alright people, I just want to introduce you to my Instagram account, Stephen Rogers Slim. So you could follow my account for many of the beautiful photos and images of 1/6 scale figures and accessories, or even 1/4 scale figures. So I hope you could follow my Instagram account, Stephen Rogers Slim. I have also created a Facebook group called 1/6 Community OSC. So I would like to ask and invite everyone to join this Facebook group, this great platform, forum-like discussion together with thousands and thousands of other members who are collectors and fans of 1/6 scale hot toys collecting. So we talk about 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale, and the related as well. So the discussion here is rich. Great ideas here that is exchanged between collectors and fans. Great knowledge, photos, memes, images that are exchanged in this platform. So I'd like to ask and invite everyone to join my Facebook group OSC to get the latest news and updates about 1/6 scale collecting as well. Latest news and updates. So I hope to see everyone on Instagram and on Facebook as well. This has been Stephen Rogers Slim. People, don't stop collecting.